First, we'll start off with this Wednesday morning pic that my husband took. It's taken on his GH5 camera. And of course, he sent me the lower, like a JPEG version. But it's beautiful. I just want to show you the colors is totally untouched up. No Photoshop or anything like that, straight from the camera. He also collects GH2, GH4, and GH5 is one of the gifts that I bought him. So talking about hobbies. The outdoor deck is not hooked up yet for the speakers, but dining room is done, sunroom is redone basically. Anyway, that's the control from the iPad. My brother gave me a set of Bose speakers. So these are the ones that my brother gave me, and it has 6 channels. The first channel is for me, my jazz. And that's atop the Pottery Barn cabinet. Now this is the one that's out on the sun porch. These are the Bowers and Wilkins speakers that I just bought for my husband for Dad's Day. It is cool too that you can see what song is being played atop. In a sentimental mood, this is one of my favorite pieces too. Now let's talk about the Chinese scam city over this music. You ever wonder why in Japan there is no scam village like the Chinese? They actually have the scam village. If you want, the link will be on the comment. How's the sound? The sound is pretty good, huh? Anyway, so let's talk about the scams. You have to be careful even on the internet. What I know you probably are the more truthful and honest people on the internet, but there is a ton of scammers scoping out these honest and truthful people on the internet, and they are also collecting your information on what you post, based on what you post and what information. Say like if you tell them what the kids' school is, if you say where you work, and if you say like what you do and what you like to spend on, even spending habits and stuff like that, they may actually use that information, call you up and get even more information, more detailed information from you, because then they sound legit, right? Because they know all your stuff. So you guys, you have to be very careful about that out there, because the Chinese are doing all that. And I think the art of scamming is to actually get the victim to provide and supply whatever information they themselves are willing to tell. So if you are out there, don't give detailed dates. Do not give detailed anything. Because remember, it's the internet. It's dangerous. Personally, we have been victims of scammers. So, and that's many years past. So, like I said, coming from my own records, I'm just gonna tell you, it's dangerous out there. Do not trust anybody, especially if your country is being globalized by the Chinese. That's how bad it is. That's why I don't trust any Chinese. I'm sorry, I have just too much horrible personal experience with them. So can you blame me? I don't think so. Because anybody got to smarten up, right? Well, you learn from your mistakes. If you do not learn from your mistakes, then like I said, the fool is you. So yes, because these crowds, they actually speak Chinese mostly, but you do have to be careful because they're starting to actually come overseas now. They migrate overseas, they bring their scamming habits overseas, and whenever they're desperate for money, well, they will pull the scam on the Westerners. So you foreign people, be very wary of those internet scams. And they're collecting your information. Remember that. They are collecting your information. That's how kidnaps happen. That's how telephone scams happen, because they know something of what which you speak of and left may be written on the internet. So, like I said, just guard yourself. It's terrible, I know, but what you gonna do? It's the internet, right? And I do believe I have come across a couple posts that's on YouTube that I am skeptical of. But then again, I am skeptical of everything. I admit it. But like I said, better safe than sorry. And besides, I prefer to be safe. So, hubby says no rain for 15 days. Yep, it rained overnight on Wednesday evening starting. So much for my cushions are on the deck. Enjoy.